Alright, so I picked up that stuff. I just started to cut out me fighting the rats, because honestly it was just me getting my ass kicked by the rats. Okay, couple interesting things I picked up. A spell. This is a madness spell. It's actually very good. It's kind of like a shotgun burst, where you have to charge it up for just like a second or two before you before it lets loose. It's pretty good. It does inflict madness status on humans, including invaders. However, it does not, like I said before, it doesn't work on beasts, but that doesn't mean it doesn't do damage to them. It does a lot of damage in a very quick time, especially if you can get all the shots to hit the enemy. And then we picked up another Estus Flask upgrade. So now, oh, kill these guys. They are capable of doing madness spells too. Alright, so now that I've got this place cleared, I'm going to head back to this. And then we're going to turn right back around. I will upgrade my flask once we get to another Church of Marika. This time we want to head back here. We're going to unlock another grace that's near some dogs right up here. Kind of give them a wide berth, that way we don't have to fight them. Not because they're hard, or because they're dogs. I just don't want to get overwhelmed and possibly knocked off my horse. Now the grace is right up here. That. I want to head right back on across this bridge. Like, you don't have to unlock these graces. There's honestly too many in the main game, in my opinion. But it helps to have them as landmarks. I want to head up this way, keep going straight, because up this way is another Church of Marika. And if you're able to talk to Melina, she does give more insight into what Marika's speech was. However, since she's still waiting to take me to the Round Table Hold, we won't be able to hear that dialogue. That dialogue from Melina, sorry, you can get it after you beat kind of like the gatekeeper boss of the first dungeon, Morgot. Sorry, Margit the Fell. His real name is Morgot. I guess he kind of gives himself an alias just to... Not that we would know who he is, but yeah. He just wanted to give himself a cool nickname, I suppose. Okay, upgrade. Upgrade. And upgrade. Okay, now I want to go and grab... Do I have enough to buy it, though? I think I should. Okay. From here, right across here is another Erd Tree. We can fight a... they're called Erd Tree avatars. They basically exist to... as a mini-boss of sorts. So once you defeat them, you get... excuse me, various options for your wondrous physic. There's a couple good things over here. That giant turtle bell thing in the distance. Kill the ones with the bells. We're going to encounter a few others. They won't have the bells, so there's no point in attacking them. I'm just discovering this tomb ruin for later. One of these is tied to a quest. An NPC quest. There's quite a bit. And then there is a cave right down there. You know what? Let's discover that really fast, just to get that over with. That way I won't have to discover it again later. And then once we get the lantern, things will become way easier. I won't need the torch nearly as often. One thing I am glad about is, compared to the older games, whenever you enter dark areas, at least in Elden Ring, and another game of which I shall only mention once, Dark Souls 2, In Dark Souls 2, they were using, I don't know what engine they were using for that game, because it looks so different compared to all the other Souls games. Like, including Elden Ring. I think they had, like, the FromSoft B team direct that game, because Miyazaki didn't direct it. Well, I'm sure he approved some things, but he didn't have a direct hand in, like, the combat or the environments. So everything about that game just felt off. Anyway, but I will say the lighting in Dark Souls 2 was very good. I will give it that. The lighting looks good. When you went into a cave, it actually looked dark. And you had a reason to use a torch. And the same thing kind of happens here in Elden Ring. Where you enter a dark area, and yeah, you do need a torch to see things. What's up, merchant? Give me the lantern. Oh my god. Okay, sorry about that. I had to see what my dog was barking about. Okay, now that we have the lantern, I don't need the telescope anymore, just equip the lantern. And now we can go... That's right, I wanted to go here, but let me see how much I can upgrade my Uchi before we tackle Mourne Castle. Man, the artwork and the loading screens always look so cool. So I can only upgrade it to +3, but let's see how far I can... Nope, hold on, I'm poor. Give me money. Thank you. Upgrade, upgrade. Ah. Alright, you know what, that's fine, that's fine. It's enough. It is enough. Now I want to hop back to Castle Mourne. Wait. I almost forgot to buy last bit of some stuff from Kale.
Wait, weren't you
Dead? Yeah. I died a few times. This one, glowstones are good too. And buy the pots.
goodbye?
So there's a few strategies that I know that the pots are useful for. I don't really use them that often, but there's one boss later on, we can put them to sleep using sleeping pots, so that'll be good. And then the good thing about the pots is that you have, say you craft like 5 fire pots, and you use those 5 fire pots. You don't have to buy more. They're reusable. All you have to do is have the ingredients for them. And once you pick the ingredients, I think they respawn every day or so? I think. So this is Castle Mourne. We don't want to go up there just yet. I want to go up here, grab a smithing material. Ow. If you have a shield, you can just guard counter these guys, but depending on the weapon that you have, it's... For big enemies, you want to use a big weapon to guard counter with, like a claymore. Because... Hold on. Because when you guard counter, what your weapon type is, that will depend on where you swing. Like, a claymore is a straight sword, so when you guard counter, it's a vertical strike. A vertical downward strike. But if you have a slashing weapon, the guard counter will be like a kind of like a horizontal, like 90-degree angle strike. And that's not good if you're fighting against multiple enemies or an enemy that has a habit of dodging your attacks. So don't want to go that way just yet. We want to go over here. Right here. Backstab this guy. And then go up the ladder. And if you're wondering how those Pumpkinhead guys, how they fare as mini-bosses, there's quite a few you can fight. A couple of them are double fights, so that'll be fun. Dodge back. Ow. It's fine. It's okay. Let me see what I can craft right now. Yeah, that's good. Oh. These are for Torrent. Let me just craft like that for now. These are rainbow stones. These are kind of like, what were those called in Dark Souls? The stone things? Gosh, I forgot what they were called. I'll think of them later. Anyway, they exist to be like, hey, you've been here before. They won't like cast a terribly bright light, but it's good if you tend to get lost in dungeons. Okay. Now, these two over here are flyers, and they're just fantastic. This, kind of do a zigzag, dodge right behind here and wait for them, because once they start going with their arrows, they're never going to stop unless they kind of dive towards you. So that is what I'm hoping they'll do. Okay, did he fall? Okay. Well, I'll take it. Alright, now because I don't want to backtrack, the NPC we want to talk to, Irina's father, is right down here. But the boss is right down here. And he won't accept Irina's letter until you defeat the boss of this area. So that's fun. Right down here, and then there is a stone sword key right down, careful, careful, okay, here. These guys are sleeping. Let's just put them to sleep forever. It's all good. So there's an accessory that I do want later on, where every time you parry something, or you basically open the enemy up for a backstab or a critical attack, every time you do that critical attack, you can steal some health from them. I think there's also a ring you can get that restores HP every time you kill something. There's also a sword like that too. There's quite a bit of weapons that restore your HP every time you kill something. I think there's only a few that restore your MP. And I know there's a weapon you can get in the second zone that does that. But the enemy you have to fight to get it is a little pain. Whoa, shadows. A little pain in the ass. If you're melee like me. Okay, now I just want to fall down here. Oh, it's okay. Okay, now where's the exit? Which way is the light coming from? I can't tell. Let's just go down here. It's fine. Nope. No, it's fine. Let's just light the bonfire. Over here. It's called a grace, but you know, I started with Dark Souls. It's a bonfire to me. Okay, now let's sit down. Okay. Now we're gonna go fight the boss. And the item that I skipped past was a whip. Whips are... I mean, you can make them work as weapons, but they're not very effective. I mean, you can't backstab with them for one thing. which is already just not good. Okay, so the boss here, he has a great sword. He kind of charges at you with multi-hits. It's kind of tough. You don't have a lot of opportunities to attack him, except for when he roars. So my strategy is I summon Miss Jellyfish, and then I let the boss, I let her aggro the boss while she's also poisoning him, and I'm hoping that poison will proc. And then if I can get my bleed to proc, that'll be good too. Did I? No, I didn't. Damn it. Okay. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I was wondering if I equipped more useful stuff to my wondrous physic, but I did not. I forgot to. Here we go, the boss is aggroed. Oh, that was my fault. I was not paying attention. There we go. Ah, there we go. He's almost done. Heavy. Dodge. Special. Magic. Dodge. Oh no. I missed. Oh, good. Good job, Jellyfish. There is a sword we need to show to Arena's father in order for him to talk to us. Good job, Jellyfish. I'm so proud of you. See, she's a surprisingly good tank, like I said before. Especially for early game, she can get you pretty far. On my other save file, I got to the, second to last zone of the game, and I was stuck with her, and she is very good. I think there's also, because I started a Faith character too. And there's some rats you can get later on in the third zone. In the Altus Plateau, there's some rats you can get. And those rats, they don't cost anything to summon them. And the more you upgrade them, the more rats you can summon. And they're against enemies that are easily staggered, they do a lot of damage. I think I saw one player summon the rats against a super boss called Malenia, and man, she was stun locked to hell. It was so great to see. I haven't fought Malenia yet because I'm a coward and I'm scared. But you know what? I'll do it. I'll do it for you guys. All two of you watching. Oh, that was beautiful. I love it when things work out like that. Okay, so now I do want to head up this way, but I also want to aggro one of these guys at a time. Come on. There we go. I think these guys have the same death animation as the, they were these little hooded dudes in Old Yarnum and Bloodborne. Yeah, because they almost have the same heads. I think they're just less hairy. Not that reusing assets is a bad thing. Plenty of games do it. I don't know why people get so pressed about it. It saves money. Because what happened? Now that I'm thinking about it, I think when God of War Ragnarok was released and I showed the gameplay, there's the Claymore. Everybody's most reliable weapon. If you like great swords. Anyway, when God of War Ragnarok first released, I remember people talking about oh man, the animations look the same, they didn't improve much. It's like, they improved so much. What are you talking about? Alright, now we want to head up here. At least, I don't know, sometimes I think gamers complaining about certain things like, when's the game coming out? When's the next update coming out? It's like, how about you just shut up and just be grateful the game is out at all? I don't know, people who complain like that get on my nerves a lot. I mean, there's nothing I can do. They're always gonna be there. Oh shit. They're always gonna be there. Alright, I'll let them finish each other off. Ow. One more. Oh. I was gonna say we missed each other, but you got me faster. There's another type of torch that we can equip. The best one, in my opinion, and I think, well, actually, no, I think a lot of people's opinions is, it's called the Beast Torch. And that essentially makes it so beast-type enemies, like there's these frog dudes that we're gonna be fighting, or, well, that we're gonna be encountering later on, and these frog things, they're an enemy that were in Dark Souls. They spit out death fog at you, and if the death meter fills up, you die. Immediately. So much fun. So yeah, so against those frogs, if you have the Beast Torch, then those frogs do not aggro you. Or you won't aggro them. They'll just ignore you, unless you attack them. But yeah, it's very useful. We won't be at that zone until way later on. I mean, I could be brave and go there right now, but as I said before, I'm a coward. Oh no. Oh, you know what? It's fine. That worked out. It's okay. We're fine. And then, if you're running low on Estus, and you happen to come across like a group of easy enemies that you can kill, if you kill the entire group, then you get your Estus back. But sometimes it's weird because it's like, well, I killed like 5 of these enemies and they were an entire group that attacked me. I killed them, where's my Estus? It's like, oh, that didn't count. So I don't know, sometimes you get an Estus back, and then other times you don't. Oh. Food. Okay. There we go. There. Okay, we're fine. I mean, I've got a giant feather in my back, but it's fine. Now we want to head down here. And hopefully these guys have killed each other off by now. No? Okay, is the flying one there? Don't think so. Yeah, it's fine. Maybe I can sneak past them. That's right, keep killing each other. Don't pay attention to me. Okay. Here he is.
There's a face I've not seen before. I'm Edgar, warden of this castle, as ordained by Lord Godric himself. But you can see how things have turned out. The menials have all rebelled. They gave me good service, or so I thought. But it seems it was all an act. Foul creatures, as it said, and true enough, they're foul inside and out. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but whatever you come here to do, I'm afraid Castle Mourne won't hold much longer. Take this, by way of apology. I see. From Arena. Thank you. I'm in your debt, but I can't leave yet. Even if the castle should fall, as commander, I must remain to ensure the treasured sword of Mourne does not fall into the wrong hands. I'm in your debt for keeping the... I'm no longer unsafe.
Okay, so I'm a liar. Or maybe they fixed it in this, in the updates. But before, he would not move until you showed him the sword and the letter. But, yeah, looks like he moved. Okay. Alright, well, that's good for me. Now we can just hop back here and then see what has befallen his daughter. It's not good. It's not good. I do wish we could have taken her back to the Round Table Hold, but something weird happens when we get to the second zone, and you'll see what I mean, but it's kind of funny. But first, oh no, she's dead. Who would have thought it?
Rena, how could this be? My daughter deserved better. The fault lies with me. I chose duty over my daughter's safety. And that is how fate has answered. I'll find them. The foul wretches responsible for this. I'll hunt them down and exterminate every last one of them. Rest assured, Irina, it will be done.
Yep, she's dead. To the surprise of no one. Alright, well, this has gone on for quite some time, so I think... Oh, hello? Phone? Okay. Sorry. So this has gone on for quite some time. What I'm going to be doing in the next video is we're going to be going to this ruin right here. We'll get some information from Kale. I'm going to be meeting the NPC right here. Then I'm going to be heading right here. Then we'll go to the fun place. And that'll be great. That'll be fun. Okay, well, if you're excited for the next video, if you actually made it this far, all two of you, so thanks for that. Yeah. Give this video a like, subscribe to see more, of which there will be more. Yeah, Elden Ring, fun. Great game. You turn it towards anything and it can be a screenshot if I got rid of the HUD. Alright. Okay. Okay, bye.